Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And yes, the Team Magic Beetle Baja already proved itself in the last video on this beautiful bash track. With weather conditions so perfect it almost felt illegal. So naturally it's time to continue the Arrma Kraton 6S project, because making good decisions would be way too boring. This Kraton now has an 8S motor combo from a Kraton 8S installed, after the original 6S motor decided it had officially suffered enough and retired from existence. And because apparently I enjoy experimenting with mechanical chaos, I also installed a center diff locker, which I still have absolutely no idea if it is a genius upgrade or a catastrophic mistake. But hey, that's exactly what today is for. We're about to find out together, probably in the most expensive way possible. Anyway, let me turn everything on, slap the body on and head over to the bash track. I'm gonna start off nice and easy on 6S for now. No full send insanity yet, at least not immediately. I'll be keeping my ears open for any weird noises, grinding sounds, clicking, crunching or any other mechanical warning signs that usually mean congratulations, your wallet is about to suffer. Because honestly, I do want to try this Kraton on 8S before the entire drivetrain turns itself into glitter. And that's still the main goal today. And to be fair, the Kraton actually drives pretty good like this. It's smooth, stable, easy to control and there's definitely enough speed to have fun. But compared to the original setup, the stock 6S motor was absolutely faster. That thing had way more aggression. This setup feels a little more civilized, which is probably safer but also slightly disappointing. I mean, look at it, it's driving normally. Nothing is exploding, nothing is smoking, no suspicion sounds, no cartwheels into another dimension. The handling is actually really nice though. The truck feels planted, predictable and super controllable on this track. You can really push it through corners without constantly fighting the car. But there's also one tiny problem, it's almost too controllable. And that's dangerous, because when an RC car starts behaving properly, my brain immediately starts thinking things like, you know what this needs? More voltage. So yeah, this calm and responsible driving style probably won't last very long. And now it's finally time for 8S power. Hopefully this setup finally gives me that perfect RC feeling. The kind where the car drives so good that you completely forget how much money you already spend on it. And if not, well, at least a massive crash usually makes for a pretty entertaining video. I'm still gonna start carefully though. Nice and easy at first, because I like the Kraton to survive longer than 30 seconds. And if the RC gods are on my side today, I slowly pull more and more throttle each run. So far everything is still holding together surprisingly well for 6S. No smoke, no grinding noises and nothing has exploded yet. To be honest, for an RC project like this, that already feels suspiciously successful. Let's go on 8S. Just taking it nice and easy and slowly building up the power step by step. Speaking of weird noises, there it is again. A sound I definitely would have preferred not to hear. At this point, the Kraton is basically communicating with me through mechanical suffering. But honestly, I'm just gonna keep driving it, because if this thing is going to destroy itself anyway, I might as well enjoy as much of this beautiful weather as possible before the inevitable happens. That's basically the RC hobby in one sentence. Ignore the noise and continue having fun. Despite the earlier noise, the Kraton on 8S is actually driving absolutely phenomenal right now. It's fast, stable, controllable, and it just keeps pulling hard no matter what I throw at it. Honestly, this thing feels incredible at the moment. I'm starting to think that weird sound is probably coming from the center diff locker, because when it comes to that actual drive performance, I genuinely don't notice any negative difference at all. If anything, the truck feels planted and super predictable, even with all this power. And that's what surprised me the most. Usually when you add this much power, the car turns into a complete lunatic that constantly tries to backflip into another dimension. But somehow this Kraton still feels controllable enough to really enjoy driving it instead of just desperately trying to survive every pull of the throttle. This is honestly peak dashing right now. Massive power, huge speed, dirt flying everywhere, and somehow the truck just keeps asking for more. And I have to admit, I am enjoying every single second of this. And even backflips are absolutely no problem for this thing. It just keeps taking the abuse like it's personally trying to prove me wrong. At this point, I'm honestly starting to wonder how much longer this can possibly keep going before something finally gives up. And now from the driver's stand. Time to send it around the bash track properly. So sit back, relax and enjoy the action. Because now it's time to find out if this Kraton can actually survive all the abuse I am about to put it through. Non-stop action, big power, questionable decisions, exactly how RC bashing is supposed to be. So enjoy the show and watch this Kraton fly over the first single jump and take some seriously hard landings at insane speed. I completely understand now why the Arrma Kraton is considered one of the best bashers in the world. This thing is an absolute powerhouse and honestly I'm seriously impressed with what it's capable of. And of course, sometimes you also just need a little bit of luck that the car lands back on its wheels after a massive tumble wumble. Because every successful landing saves me another long walk to flip the thing back over again. Very strange, but somehow that weird noise from earlier has magically disappeared. So either the problem fixed itself or something already fell off and I just haven't noticed yet. Honestly, both options sound equally realistic in the RC world. Thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you again in the next video. And somehow, against all expectations, the Kraton actually survived today and is making it back home in one piece. Honestly, that might be the biggest surprise of the entire video.